sex is not just physical, but it's mental.
Yes.
And so if your mind is somewhere else, that's going to impact your sex life. And I'm sure if I could see hands raised out there, because I know I've talked to women, but a lot of times they're mentally somewhere else.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They're going through the motions. They're just doing it to shut their husband up, but their mind is somewhere else. They're stressed out from the day with the kids, or their mind is on bills, or their mind is on groceries, or their mind is on the meal. Their mind is somewhere else. But how can you receive the fullness that you're supposed to experience in this act that God created? I know the world makes you think that it came up with it, and the world has tainted it and made it feel dirty and so on and so forth, but God created sex for marriage.
Yes.
And so how can you receive the fullness if your mind is somewhere else?
And that's a very important part, because when we first got married, just the pressure of what comes with being married. And then we started pastoring a church, and we had jobs, we had a brand new baby, and I had all of these desires. I still wanted to be with my wife, and so we would be together, and her mind would be somewhere else.
What you talking about?
I mean, she will be there.
Do I need to brush up on my acting skills? How did you know?
She could be there, but not there. And that's a lot of times, like my wife said, when it's kind of, I'm not going to say it's kind of hard for men not to be there, because there were times when we would be together and
I think it's more challenging for women.
But it's really,
I think men have a way, they be like, whoop, they just
it
just
when
drops.
it's time, boom, we ready. It don't take much.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So attention deficit.
Attention deficit. But I want to make sure that we focus on this particular point, because one of the things that I had to learn through this process, husbands, and it's going to help you, is to give your wife time to decompress.
Can we say amen?
Decompress.
Yes.
Give your wife time to decompress. Explain that. What does
decompress? Just give me an opportunity to get myself together. If I just got the kids to bed and they're barely snoring, and you try to catch me in the corner,
and you're like, come on, let's go.
No. When the little Johnny, I just spent the hour trying to get him to bed because he'd have acted up, he'd have cried, he needed some water, he needed another hug. We gave kids bath. I'm trying to make sure everybody got their school stuff back together. Oh my gosh, what am I wearing to work tomorrow? Just give me a second to catch my breath. Maybe give me a chance to sit, and maybe we can hold each other for a minute. We can talk about our day.
That's the next point I was going to make.
Hold me before you try to touch me.
Here's a valuable lesson I learned,
guys. Come on, Bishop.
My wife would say to me, I'll never forget this. She would say, honey, just hold me. Just hold me. And that would irritate me so bad.
I am holding.
But let me tell you.
You're trying to unbutton my shirt.
Well, no, I really was. But let me tell you the point. When you hold your wife, and here's the frustration that a lot of husbands are going to have. When you hold your wife and she put that body up against you, woo, it feels so good. You ready just to, but you have to resist that. And here's the second thing. She may fall asleep.
That's what I was going to say. She may fall asleep. But if you
it'll be all over in the morning.
There you go. And this is the thing. She may fall asleep, but this is the thing. If I feel that you care about me, if you see I'm tired, you see I'm worn out, and you just give me some time and love on me, spend quality time for me, that is like putting money in the bank. It is going to